You been down?
Oh, no fear. I just got my mobile as soon as I seen it.
This isn't even my job.
I know, but I hate these things. I didn't want to do it by myself.
Let's do it.
Still in drive?
Maybe she deliberately drove over.
Sophia Tarossian, 2 Panorama Crescent, West Melton. Date of birth, 6/12/79. What are you doing out here, Sophia?
That arrived for you last night.
Hey, can you get started on the 83s? I want to get home and have a shower.
What do I put it down as? An accident or possible suicide?
Well, we need to find out more about the girl. Melton Police probably know.
Yeah, well, they have to contact the family anyway.
What? I don't want a mobile. I hate these things.
It is the 21st century, Peter.
Now, Thomas.
Give me a look at it. Oh, yeah, that's a really good one. You can probably get emails on this.
No, thanks.
What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to shove it in the drawer.
You can't do that.
Watch me.
Yeah, hang on. Check out the number they've given you.
Not interested. Won't be using it.
Ben, check out the mobile number they've given PJ.
They've given him a mobile.
Yeah, look at that. It's almost exactly the same as my mum's birthday.
Hey, seen Jo? She's not in her room.
Early shift.
Any milk?
Yeah, help yourself. Had to go out anyway.
Work?
Someone drove their car over Govert's Lead.
Dead?
Mm-hmm. Strange name. Tarossian. Where was that from?
It's Armenian. Was it a man or a woman?
Young woman.
What was her name?
Sophia. But you know her.
Yeah, she worked for the old man. What happened?
Can't we know? That's all we know.
Well, accidentally, you mean?
Don't know.
Not deliberate.
Why was she the sort of person to do something like that?
Well, I didn't know her that well. I only met her a couple of times at Dad's office in Melbourne.
When was this?
Oh, pretty much right up until he took off overseas, I think. God. Sophia.
I'll get it.
Good morning.
Morning.
Ainsley Clinton.
Collectibles and antiquities.
George Fiorelli wants me to pick up some paintings.
You want to take away our pictures?
Yes, I'm sorry. He's instructed us to have them valued and then put them up for auction.
Right, well, better come in.
Thank you. You're the tenant, I take it?
One of them.
Well, I'm sorry to trouble you like this. Oh, yes, now, here we are.
Do you really think they're worth anything?
Oh, late 19th century landscapes have been appreciating in recent times. Might get a few thousand.
No, need the money, does he?
George Fiorelli always needs money.
No, but before you do that, have you got any authorization from Mr. Fiorelli?
Oh, yes, of course, I'm sorry.
Thanks.
You know George, do you?
No, I never met him.
He's living in Tuscany now. Lucky bastard.
Is he? I always wondered where he was.
He's probably on the run.
This is all good.
Well, might start with this one, then.
Well, actually, just before you do that, Mr. Fiorelli's son's in the kitchen. I might run this past him.
Marco's here, is he? Oh, wonderful. Marco, your dad used to bring you to the showroom. Ainsley Clinton.
Right.
I bought you an original talking C-3PO when you were 8. You still got it?
I don't think so, no.
Right. Well, Ainsley's here to collect some of your father's pictures.
The landscapes. He wants me to flog them for him.
You could just verify that this is your dad's signature.
Well, I'm not so sure.
You don't know your own father's signature?
I'm sorry, I don't recognise it.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Well, we should wait until this is verified, I think.
No, I've driven all this way.
I'll give Mr. Fiorelli a call and then get back to you.
All right. Forgetting your own father's signature.
Well, if he wrote to me a bit more often, I'd be more familiar with it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll show you out.
You do remember me now, Marco?
Yeah, it's starting to come back.
Bit of a coincidence, Marco knowing it.
Yeah. The body's gone to the hospital for a post-mortem, and Melton police don't know her, but they're contacting the family. They're going to say it was an accident at this stage.
Right, well, I'll ask George Fiorelli if I can ever get through. The number you called is not connected. Are you sure this is the right number?
Yeah, it's the number Marco gave me.
Oh, well, maybe the agent knows the number.
Dad must have a number for George Fiorelli. I mean, that's how we got the house in the first place. I'll give him a buzz. Bye. Dad doesn't have a number for George.
I thought they were friends.
Yeah, well, so did I, but Dad never met him. He's actually a friend of Dad's business partner, David Hale.
So is George dudded now?
Well, this isn't a police matter, David. You see, we're just trying to contact him about our house. He's our landlord.
Oh, is he? Well, good luck. He stopped returning my calls 4 months ago. Bastard owes me a small fortune. Is he still in Italy?
Yeah.
As far as we know.
What Marco says he is.
David, will you, will you check this signature for me?
Yeah, that's George's.
You sure?
It's burned into my brain.
This is the mobile number we've been trying.
Well, that certainly was his number. Not getting an answer?
No.
Probably hasn't paid the bill.
We were under the impression he was extremely wealthy.
And that's the impression George likes to give.
You're saying he's a shonk?
Don't take my word for it. Ask the Securities and Investment Commission.
There are no actual prize for George Fiorelli, boss.
But he is recorded as a person of interest to both ASIC and the fraud squad. Now, the fraudis reckon he'll be arrested on major charges if he comes back to the country.
Oh, what's he done?
He's raised something like 15 million against non-existent assets and then skipped the country.
I thought he was in the packaging business.
He was, and very successful. Then he went into dot-coms, lost a lot, tried to recoup his position through fraud.
And now he's obviously trying to offload all of his Australian possessions before the liquidators get hold of them.
Including the pictures on our walls. I mean, no wonder Marco doesn't want to help him.
All right. So what has all this got to do with the dead woman?
Well, according to my source, ASIC is trying to cut a deal with someone closely associated with Fiorelli.
Sophia Tarossian used to be George Fiorelli's personal assistant.
And?
And her death would be very convenient for him.
And that's all you're going on?
I think Marco might know something.
Like what?
I don't know, Joe, but I think he's acting very strangely.
Because Marco is in no way associated with his father's business. He doesn't even like his father. I know that for a fact.
All right, Parrish, calm down. And PJ, try and find some actual evidence, will you?
You are so obvious.
Sorry?
You're trying to taint Marco by association.
It's ridiculous. Why would I?
Well, maybe you should ask yourself that.
I just want to ask Marco why he said it wasn't his father's signature, when obviously it was.
Well, I'd like to be there when you ask that.
Fine. Marco, I just want you to take another look at this.
I don't need to. It's his.
You're saying now that this is your father's signature?
Why did you say it wasn't?
Stuff him. Why should I help him? When has he ever helped me? Let him come back from Italy if he wants the painting so much.
Well, there might be a problem with that.
What?
ASIC is after him.
Good.
Do you know anything about that?
No, but I'm not surprised.
So that has nothing to do with why he denied that's his signature?
No. It was just that something triggered it off.
What?
You.
Me?
What's the point in talking about all this?
Marco, it's best to sort this out now. What did PJ do?
He said that Sophia might have killed herself.
Was she a girlfriend of yours? Or... What, Marco?
She was his girlfriend. My father's. Bloody bastard. Just another life that he ruined, like my mum's. He just uses people up and throws them away.
So the pictures go.
Well, I still want to talk to Ainsley Clinton again.
Why?
Because I'm not happy.
Tell us something we don't know.
Look, a guy on the run with huge debts wants to flog off worthless pictures. I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
Well, they're his pictures, even if he is a crook.
The fact is, crooks seem to own most of the best pictures from what I read. Any word from the pathologist?
No. Look, maybe they're worth more than we think. Perhaps we should have been appreciating them more.
They're Hetheringtons. I keep telling you, they've been seriously undervalued.
Well, it's not going to help Fiorelli. He needs millions.
The funny thing is, I don't even remember what they look like.
They still don't grab me.
It's sort of variations on a theme.
It just looks like he's painted the same thing over and over.
What sort of style would you say that was?
I'd call it boring. I hate this stuff. I don't know why Dad bought it. We used to have some great stuff in the apartment. European paintings, some French Impressionists, a couple of Picasso drawings, fabulous stuff. This is just crap.
Yeah. So, are you off now?
Yeah. I've got a mate's going away party. I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's a real shame you can't come.
Early shift's no fun.
Yeah. Never mind, maybe next time, eh?
Dinner will be ready in about 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, mate, I'm going to have to miss out. I've got to go to Melbourne.
You what?
But he's got a party.
Yeah. Sorry. Wish you were coming.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya. See ya.
Bye.
Life of the idle rich, eh?
Yeah, he's not idle.
And he won't be rich either if his father's going down the tubes.
He doesn't live off his father, PJ. He works.
Works. Ben, have you ever seen Marco working?
No, I don't believe I have, no.
You really get off on putting him down, don't you?
Come on.
Yeah, well, I'm sick of it. I don't feel like any of your lasagna either.
Come on, Joe.
What's going on?
Caught someone coming down the stairs.
What's up?
An intruder, apparently.
It's too late, he's gone.
Probably some junkie.
I'll check out the back.
Righto.
You all right?
Johnny, what is he? Where's Johnny? What? Johnny, what is he?
Who the hell are you?
Hey, where's Johnny? What's Johnny? Liar!
Don't move. It's all right, I've called for backup. They've gone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know, a bit sore.
Joe.
I don't know. She's missing.
Boss, these guys are capable of anything. And if they find out that she's a member...
Joe won't let on.
But if they find out...
Look, we're doing everything we can.
We don't even know what vehicle we're looking for. We don't even know what these guys look like.
Are you sure you're okay?
Boss, I'm fine, please. Just... let's find Joe.
I've been thinking about what she said about the earlier intruder. Looks like they just came back for another go.
If this was a robbery gone wrong, why were they asking for Marco?
Well, maybe he knew where what they were after was. Maybe he's got enemies.
Look, we don't even know where he is.
He went to Melbourne.
And his mobile's turned off.
Was anything stolen?
They weren't thieves. They kept on saying...
Fiorelli, where's Fiorelli?
And you're assuming they meant Marco?
Well, they weren't after George.
Well, they weren't to know he wasn't there. And you can't discount robbery. Hetheringtons are worth quite a bit these days.
What, worth 3 guys assaulting us, abducting Joe? No. No, it doesn't make sense.
Did you check to see whether they were missing?
Boss, I don't care about these bloody pictures.
Yeah, we're looking at him now.
Could you check the one in the dining room?
On my way.
Hey, Tess.
Huh?
Have a look at this. Back's been cut out.
So, is he suggesting that something might have been hidden behind the paintings?
Well, it's possible.
Money, documents?
Drugs?
But why hang the pictures back up?
And I would know whatever's hidden there had been taken.
But these thugs don't sound like the type to tidy up after.
And we don't know when these pictures were interfered with.
Look, this mightn't have anything to do with Joe's abduction.
But we have to consider everything that might help us understand the situation.
Understand it? It doesn't make sense.
PJ, this is close to all of us, but we have to treat it like any other investigation.
All right, OK. So what do we know? That they've got her, and we don't know why?
This art dealer bloke who called round. Could he be connected?
No, I would have recognised him.
What, even in a mask?
In the dark.
How long did this all take?
Less than a minute.
Then you're absolutely certain he wasn't one of them?
Look, I can't be absolutely sure.
So he could have been one of them. That's all I'm trying to get to.
But why? I mean, what's the motivation for this? And why are we talking about it? We're wasting time. We need to move fast.
There are roadblocks in place. We can't do much else until first light.
And by that time, it might be too late.
Fiorelli. Fiorelli. George Fiorelli. Where is he?
George?
Yes, George. George Fiorelli. Why? Is there another one?
The only Fiorelli I know is George, and as far as I know, he's in Italy.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying to you, that's where he is.
You are his woman?
No.
Yes, I think so. You are his woman.
I've never even met him.
So, why does he keep you in his house?
I just live there. I'm a tenant.
You lie to me.
I'm telling you the truth.
No. You lie to me. You know where he is. You are his woman.
I'm not his woman, and I don't know where he is.
Look. You tell me where he is, or I let this one here to have you. He's a bit crazy.
Papa, someone's coming.
When I come back, you tell me.
Hey, guys. Seen Joe?
Where the hell have you been?
Well, I just got back. Why? What's going on?
What do you know about Joe?
What?
We think she's been abducted.
Abducted?
Don't stuff with us, mate. This is serious.
What do you know about the 3 guys who came to our house last night?
What 3 guys?
Because they were looking for you.
For me, why?
That's what I'd like to know.
It's probably my dad, not me.
Why would they want him?
I don't know. Money, probably?
We think it might be associated with some stuff that's missing from the house.
What stuff?
Well, you know those landscape paintings? It looks like something was hidden behind them.
Can you tell us what that might have been?
No.
Drugs?
Drugs?
Whatever it was something valuable that these guys were after.
Think! Now, you say you love Joe. You help us.
I'm trying!
Did your father have anything of value hidden inside the house? Cash, jewellery?
No.
What about the works of art? You mentioned your father had other pictures.
Yeah, well, the European stuff, I mean, that'd be certainly worth stealing, but I haven't seen that stuff for years. He's probably sold them. They're always just investments to him.
Well, could they have been hidden in the frames behind these other paintings?
Well, I suppose it's possible.
And how much are we talking? What are they worth?
Well, millions.
That would explain why George was so keen to get hold of them.
Well, Clinton was.
You think these guys are working for him?
I don't know. Unless you know more.
Hey, you think I wouldn't tell you anything I could that might help Joe? What do you take me for, PJ?
Now, you have to tell us where is George Fiorelli.
If I knew, I would tell you. You have to believe
You
me.
think you can protect him?
Why would I want to protect him? I don't even know him.
You are a very silly woman. Take her.
I always wanted to have a beautiful girl like you.
Please, don't.
I like you.
If you like me, you wouldn't want to hurt me.
Do you like me?
I don't know you. Maybe if I knew you, I would like you. My name's Joe.
That's a boy's name.
I'm not a boy.
I know.
You don't play with people if you don't tell them your name. It's not fair.
Promise you'll play with me if I tell you.
It's Chris.
I know a girl called Chris.
It's not a girl's name.
No.
It's not a girl's name.
Yeah, I know. It's a boy's name. It's a nice name.
I want to play now.
Chris, I'm very thirsty. Would you be able to get me a drink of water?
Are you tricking?
No, I wouldn't do that.
You promise you'll play if I get you some?
Promise. Please?
And then we play.
Clinton came to get the paintings because he knew what was hidden behind them.
But Marco created the problem because of the signature.
Ainsley Clinton, he's got to be mixed up with this somehow.
Then these guys turn up and they steal the hidden works of art, the really valuable ones.
Yeah,
and
hello.
Joe.
On whose instructions?
Not Fiorelli's, because why would they be asking where he was?
Why would Fiorelli want to steal his own paintings?
I see.
For what it's worth, immigration have no record of him being in Australia.
So either they're working for Clinton or they're freelancing.
Ainsley Clinton is nearly 70 and he's been in New York on a selling trip since last month.
Oh, sorry.
I can't drink it properly with my hands tied up like this.
I haven't got a straw. Sorry.
You could just loosen the ropes a little bit and I could use one hand. Chris? And then you could tie me up again. No one would have to know.
And then we can play?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Nothing.
Your man will kill you.
What? You idiot.
Get out!
Now I have to deal with you myself.
The man who called himself Ainsley Clinton.
Yeah?
Who was he?
I don't know, an art dealer?
Marco. We happen to know that the real Ainsley Clinton is in New York.
So who is he?
We understand that you might have some reason to protect that person.
Why should I protect him?
Was that person your father?
He doesn't care about the paintings. He doesn't even like them. He's only interested in the money.
Marco was the man who came to the house. Your father, George Fiorelli.
Yes.
Why didn't you tell us this before? Are you in this with your father?
No.
Isn't that why you went along with this deception?
No.
Marco, this isn't just about you and your father. This is about Joe. If you care about her, then you will tell us everything you know.
I'm telling you everything I know.
How far would your father go?
He does whatever he has to. He always has.
Believe me, George Fiorelli doesn't even know me. He's not even in Australia.
Yes, he is.
He's in Italy.
He's here. You will contact him. You will tell him to come.
How? I don't know how to contact him.
I think you do. Otherwise, I'll deliver you to him dead. An eye for an eye.
Please. Lady, my father means it.
I'll kill you now.
Please, I don't know how to contact him. But I do know someone who might be able to.
Who is this?
His son.
Son? Is there another one?
Yes, Marco.
So, you lie when you tell me you only know one Fiorelli.
I was scared.
What other lies you tell?
None. None.
If I find out you are lying more, no one will want you as a woman.
I don't want to be hurt, please. Let me try this.
You can talk to this man?
Yes,
How do I know you are not lying more?
he's my boyfriend.
Bloody thing. You turn it off.
You should answer it.
Hello?
Marco? It's Joe.
Joe? Are you all right? Are you alone?
No, Marco, I'm not alone. I'm all right, but I can't tell you where I am. I need your help to get me out of this.
Okay, I'm listening. And I'll do anything you want.
They want to swap you for me. They don't know you, but I told them you'd do it for me because you're my boyfriend.
So, where are you?
I don't know.
Tell him to meet us at the quarry near the Government Sleep.
They want you to come to the quarry near Government Sleep
15 minutes from now.
in 15 minutes.
Okay, I'm coming. Please, just stay safe. I'll do anything for you. Just stay safe.
Very pretty. Listen to me, arsehole. If you bring police with you, you never see a woman alive again. Okay?
You Fiorelli?
Yes, I'm Marco. Where's Joe?
Stay there.
I want to see her!
Marco, they're after your father.
Shut up! You don't have to do that! You got me now.
Okay. Now walk over this way slowly. Keep your hands where I can see them. Don't try and be a hero, or she gets it.
Look, fellas. You're not after me. You're after my old man.
Shut up! Tie him up. Turn around.
What's this about?
Do what I say!
Police, don't move! Don't move!
Get on the ground now!
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 Put your hands behind your backs. What took you so long?
Child lock was on.
They hurt you?
No. There's a third guy that didn't come, the father.
509 to BKC when he's back up at our last.
Police, don't move! Police, don't move!
Clear. Clear. Clear.
Boss, I'm fine.
You've been through an ordeal, Parrish.
Well, I've been to the hospital and they said I'm okay. What about the father, the older one? Have you found him yet?
We might have a lead on that. Just had a report of a stolen blue flatbed truck. We just put out a description.
Where from?
From the farm next door to where they kept Joe.
Anything else?
No, just that they're a family. The missing one is the father, and the one called Donnie is smarter than Chris. Yeah, but they're all a bit crazy, scary crazy.
Did you have any idea why they were after George Fiorelli?
Yeah, no.
No mention of paintings.
No, why?
Well, it's just that they seem to be after some very valuable artworks that were hidden in your house.
Picasso's.
In our house?
Hidden behind the Hetheringtons.
You didn't pick up anything like that?
It seemed more personal than that. A vendetta or...
Why is that?
Yeah, I don't know. The attitude, especially the father. He's angry, you know.
Any idea why?
I had other things on my mind.
Oh, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this.
Do you even know who they are yet?
Nope.
Start with the one called Chris. He's the most likely to crack.
You say vendetta. I'm going to get onto the Melton police. Mr. Tarossian, is it?
What?
Christos Tarossian. Your father is Ardo and your brother is Don Abed, that right?
Who told you, bloody Donny?
So it is Christos, hmm?
No, it's just Chris.
Right, Chris.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't your brother, it was the Melton police. I remember when they came to your house. They came to your house to inform your family about the death of your sister Sophia. You remember that? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
The death, Chris. That's what this is all about, isn't it? That's what this is all about.
Stop!
Thanks for that. The pathologist reckons Sophia could have been hit over the head before the car went over.
Right, so George arranges to meet Sophia at Govert's Leap and kills her because she threatened to tell Fedpol what she knew.
Do you have any evidence for that?
Well, it fits. We know that these guys were after George Fiorelli.
Now, we were assuming because the Tarossians abducted you that they also knocked off the hidden paintings.
But it all happened at the same time.
Well, it seemed like it did, yeah.
I chased one of them out of the house.
Then they came back.
Are you sure the person you chased was one of the Tarossians?
Well, I didn't get a good look.
So it could have been someone else.
Theoretically.
You chasing the intruder and the Tarossians turning up was pure coincidence.
OK, the Tarossians are after George Fiorelli. They want revenge for the death of Sophia.
Right, and the intruder is after the Picassos.
Ainsley Clinton.
Maybe.
That makes sense.
Hang on, there's just one problem with all of this. The guy I chased wasn't carrying anything.
You sure?
I'm positive. I don't care if we are the legal tenants. We shouldn't be searching his room. I don't want any part of it.
Yep.
Joe, you're all right. I was so worried. I went looking for you everywhere. I even went up to the hospital, but they said you'd gone. Are you okay? Did they hurt you?
I'm fine.
Thank God. What's going on?
We found these under your bed. You tell us. It was you Joe was chasing.
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't even take the paintings out of the house. What crime did I commit?
Well, Marco, don't you think that you owe us an explanation?
Why? These paintings belong to my father.
Were you doing this under his instruction?
No. I did it because I didn't want him to get the painting.
So why the burglary act? Why make it look as if there'd been a break-in?
Because I didn't want Dad to think that I had them. I wanted him to find out from you guys that the paintings had been stolen.
So where is he now?
Marco, we need your help. We believe you may have important information about the death of Sophia Tarossian. It'll be simple. We pretend these are the paintings and we put them in here so we can't check them.
But he'll just open the tube.
Well, not when I've taped it up. Anyway, it's just a delaying tactic. Look, while he's struggling to open it, PJ and Ben would come out of hiding and arrest him.
I guess.
Look, all you have to do is call him and tell him you've got the paintings.
Look, isn't there any other one?
Well, he's not exactly going to waltz into a police station of his own accord.
You are so right about that. I was wondering what had become of my paintings. Thank you. Now I'd like him back. You can keep the Hetheringtons if you like. Never could stand them.
Marco, pick up the gun. Pick up the gun now. Pick it up.
Give it to me.
You're under arrest. I'm a member of the Victoria Police. Marco, give me the gun.
Don't, Marco.
Just want to talk to you, Dad.
Marco, give me the gun now. He's a murderer.
It's not true.
He killed Sophia. He hit her over the head and pushed the car over.
It's not true, Marco. Who are you going to believe? The police, your own father.
So how did she die, Dad?
It was an accident. She tried to kill us both. I jumped free. There was nothing I could do.
Well, why don't you come into the station and make a statement to that effect?
Marco, I know you don't think I love you, But I do. You're my son. All I've ever wanted is for you to stand on your own 2 feet. To be a man. Well, now's your chance to show me that you are.
Marco, what are you doing? What are you doing? Marco?
Get down on the ground.
You don't want to do this.
Now.
You're not going to hurt her, Dad, are you?
Tie her up, son. Use the tape.
Dad!
No, I'm not going to hurt her. Just hurry.
Marco, if you care about me, don't do this.
I'm so sorry. It's my fault.
Marco, come on.
We'll get you some professional counselling.
It's not necessary.
Let me be the judge of that. You've been through a very traumatic experience. Joe, this is really hard stuff. You've lost a friend.
Have I? I'm not sure about that. I thought he was a friend. Boss, Marco handed over that gun not knowing if it was going to be used to shoot me, and this is someone who said he loved me.
I'm sure he was very confused.
He kept telling me he hated his father, and then he goes and does that.
Perhaps he was just like a little boy, trying to earn his father's love.
At my expense.
Yeah. Come on. Let's get you home and get some rest, eh?
Yeah, I don't want to go back to that house by myself.
I understand how you feel.
What's happening with the Tarossian?
Well, they'll be charged with Hagbird, kidnapping and false imprisonment.
They're under their father's thumb too. What is it with boys and their fathers?
It's an ancient tragedy, Parrish. Go on. I'm booking Joe a room at the Imperial. He doesn't want to go back to the house. Can't say I blame her.
Yeah. Well, I've just told the agent we're moving out.
Oh, well, you're ahead of me then.
And I've spoken to Derek, the builder from hell, and he says my house will be ready in a couple of days.
Oh, well, that is good news.
Yeah. How is she?
Toughing it out. But I suspect she could use a shoulder to lean on.
Is this the start of a relationship or just comfort from a friend?
Just comfort, that's all.
Thanks, mate.
In that case, it's my job.
Sure.
That was very rude. Can't just barge
Yes,
in
I
here.
can. And you want to know why?
Why?
Because, Joe, when you went missing, I realised.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying I love you.
Really?
I've loved you for a long, long time.
You really mean that?
I do.